welcome to episode number 116 here at the Archerverse, and welcome to the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Archerverse TV, and welcome to Saturday night's main event, and we have a grand main event for you this evening. We're, of course, going to be seeing a giant in action, and of course, if you paid attention to last night's episode, Andre the Giant was gifted an opportunity to challenge the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion, the OG Kurt Jordan, or at least it was the OG Kurt Jordan. Now, to be fair, I will add and bring you the information that the OG Kurt Jordan had already wrestled a match. We're going to talk about that in just a few moments, but he already wrestled a match. He went through a hellacious match, and then was forced, after defending his championship, to have one final match, and it was against Andre the Giant. The Giant did not take very much time at all in defeating the OG and becoming the new WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. It was a crazy night last night. There were some surprises. There were some exciting matches. It was a great time, and we're going to go over that card just a little bit here in a few moments. But tonight we have 7 matches. We have 4 championship matches, and of course we're on the road to SummerSlam. That will be the next pinnacle pay-per-view for the summer. And, of course, we're going to see the superstars from Raw is War taking on the superstars from the Archerverse NXT. Getting back to last night, however, the Archerverse Battleground started off the evening with the ladies of the Archerverse. We had Nikki Cross, we had the feuding Karen Rhodes, the Perfect 10 Karen Rhodes. We had Trish Stratus, and of course Dana Brooks. That was actually a sensational matchup. It was an epic fatal 4-way showdown between those 4 vixens, and Trish Stratus ended up picking up her second big win in a row. Of course, she was going to be facing the champion this evening after winning against Karen Rhodes on the Archerverse NXT. So again, how that went down was Karen Rhodes and Trish Stratus had an altercation backstage. Trish Stratus demanded a match and demanded that that matchup be for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. However, Perfect 10 said no. However, I will give you a match. If you beat me, then I'll grant you a championship match. She was a woman of her word. She gave Trish Stratus the matchup, and it was a great match. I went back and forth the whole match, but unfortunately, Trish Stratus was just a little bit more resilient and came up with the big win. Then a 4-way matchup on the Archerverse Battleground, which leads us to tonight, Saturday night's main event. First, Stratus taking on Perfect 10 Karen Rhodes. It's going to be an epic evening of matches. As I said before we get there, I just want to touch base on what went down with the Archerverse Battleground last night. So after the ladies of the Archerverse opened up and had a great matchup, a great fatal 4-way matchup, it was a little bit of tag team action. We had the debut of the newest tag team in the Archerverse, the Disciples, which is Robert Rage and his twin brother Ryan Rage. They burst onto the scene quite literally, took on Brazongo. It was an awesome matchup. And at the end of the evening, it was the Disciples raising their hands in victory, picking up a big W in the tag team division in the debut matchup. Shortly thereafter, we had the pleasure of watching the Lucha House Party, Sin Cara and Kalisto taking on the other new tag team, that has signed with the Archerverse and has been running wild in the tag team division, the New Demolition. And the New Demolition, I'll be honest, opened up a can of whoop-ass all night long. The Lucha House Party had a couple of spots where they were actually doing quite well in the matchup, but that didn't last long, and Braddock and Colossus took over the matchup and finished demolishing Lucha House Party and picked up the big W. So they, of course, advance in their status in the tag team division. But it was a great matchup if you're talking about just the demolition side of things. It was a pretty brutal match. They quite literally did demolish Lucha House Party. It was nuts. Then we had ourselves a $1 million ladder match. Matt Chatty, what's going on, Matt Chatty? How are you doing? What's new and exciting? Where have you been? Anything interesting happening? No. So how have things been? How you been? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode number 116, Mad Chatty. We've, of course, missed your predictions. Nobody predicts like Mad Chatty. Nobody even gives it a shot anymore because Mad Chatty just gets it right all of the time. Or almost all the time. A very large percentage of the time. You lost your phone a week ago. That sucks, my friend. Did you find? You either found it or you have a new one, I take it? You found it. Well, that's good. At least you didn't have to purchase a new one. I mean, unless you already planned to purchase a new one in the near future, but still, the near future and now are different. So it's good that you found it. Was anything taken from it? Does it have a case that has compartments in it or anything like that? Yeah, but was it all, like, did they take anything? Or was it all there? So anyways, Matt Chatty, we are now officially on the road to SummerSlam. It was all there. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Good for you. Because that could have gone the other way. Lil, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode number 116 here at the Archerverse. Saturday night's main event. We're still on the road to SummerSlam. Tonight we have some tag team turmoil. The OG Kurt Jordan is going to be looking for a little bit of revenge after last night. Chase did eventually lose, but it took a while. He's MIA right now. He's doing a little bit of training, regrouping. He wants to come back repackaged and stronger. From what I understand. So anyway, Lil, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. It's going to be a great night. We have 7 matches. 4 of them are championship matches. The OG Kurt Jordan's going to be looking for a little bit of revenge after last night's shenanigans. As everybody knows that was watching the show last night, the OG Kurt Jordan successfully defended his WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. But then, Team Christian Cool decided to foil his evening and redeemed one final matchup. So the Archerverse had to go to one more match. And the OG Kurt Jordan, unfortunately for him, was put in the ring against the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. And again, he had just wrestled a match. He defended his championship, so he was definitely not at 100%. So the OG Kurt Jordan was defeated and lost his championship due to Team Christian Cool. So tonight, the OG is going to be looking for just a little bit of revenge. He requested a matchup against Andre the Giant. Apparently, from what I understand, management granted his request to get back in the ring with Andre the Giant, but did not promise a one-on-one match. Just a match. So we'll see what happens with that. So anyways, back to last night. The $1 Million Championship ladder match between Diamond Dallas Page, the Legend Killer Andrew Orton, the man called Sting. We had the rocker David Valentine, the great Joshua Dabbs, and of course, also debuting and re-emerging on the scene, Vader was there. And by the way, Vader ended up emerging as the big winner of the evening. He won the six-man ladder match, and he is now the $1 Million champion, which means he has the right to challenge any champion on the roster at any time of his choosing on any show of his choosing. Now again, the trick with the $1 Million Championship that makes it different from the Money in the Bank briefcase is throughout the month, if you don't cash that championship in, each month that goes by, you have to defend that $1 Million Championship at least at one time. So anyways, Big Ben Vader is the new $1 Million champion, and after that, it was the Living Legends challenging the Coalition for the Triggered Alliance All-Star Championships. That was actually a great matchup, but the Coalition was able to pick up the big W and emerge victorious, so they are still your reigning defending Triggered Alliance All-Star Championships. And of course, the Living Legends are the global tag team champions. Then it was on to the co-main event of the evening, where we had Mankind taking on Christian Hart, the Iceman. And it was for the Impact Hardcore Championship. Mankind, of course, won the first and inaugural $1 Million ladder match. Making him the $1 Million champion, he decided to cash in immediately and cashed in against Christian Hart and wanted to challenge for the Impact Hardcore Championship, which he did, and did it in great fashion. Unfortunately, the Iceman was a little too smooth, a little too quick, a little too cold at times even, and he was able to defeat Mankind very handily, actually. Surprising. It was in surprising fashion how Christian Hart handled Mankind, but he did. Picked up the big W and remained not just the Impact Hardcore Champion, but the Triple Crown Champion. So after the co-main event, obviously it was the main event of the evening, and we talked about this already. It was the Icon Dave Devious and the OG Kurt Jordan continuing their feud, and of course the OG picked up the big W after a grueling battle with Dave Devious, and he was reigning Impact Hardcore Champion until Team Christian Cool decided to pull a little coup. Pull some shenanigans, if you will. Redeemed one final match, which saw the OG Kurt Jordan forced to defend his Pure Wrestling Championship, and the opponent of choice was the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and Andre the Giant ended up becoming victorious and is your brand new WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. So that catches you up to speed. It happened pretty much between the Archerverse NXT and the Archerverse Battleground. Now it's time to get to Saturday night's main event and get to the card so we can watch some epic matches, have a good time, have some great conversations. So still sitting in the number one spot is Christian Hart, the Triple Crown Champion. Sitting in the number two spot, the Archerverse World Women's Champion, Dynamite Jessie Lee. Andre the Giant sitting in the OG Kurt Jordan spot, as you can see, with the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship, which he won last night after Team Christian Cool pulled the shenanigans on Kurt Jordan. Vivacious Ivy Montana sitting in the number 4 spot. She moved up to number 4. She is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The Undertaker, of course, beat Uptown B. Henry. Now, if you look to the right, you're going to notice that the strap on the United States Championship is different. Wait a minute. Nope, not just the strap is different, the entire championship is different. It is no longer the United States Heavyweight Championship. It is the Continental Heavyweight Championship. Why be the champion of a country when you can be the champion of the entire continent? So the championship is now officially the Continental Heavyweight Championship, and it is being defended tonight when Uptown B. Henry cashes in his rematch clause and challenges The Undertaker later tonight. The World Television Main Event Champion, stunning Marshall Omega, sitting in the number 6 spot. Sitting comfortably in the number 7 spot. One half of the Archerverse Global Women's Tag Team Championships. It is Maurice, the WWE Raw Women's Champion from Team Lady Varys. She is Perfect 10 Karen Rhodes, and she is defending her championship tonight against Trish Stratus. And, of course, one half of the Triggered Alliance All-Star Champions. They, of course, defended their championships against the Living Legends last night to retain their titles. So Archer and Ironman cap off number 9 and 10 in the power rankings this week. And, of course, or today anyways, and, of course, Archer is also the Ring of Honor champion, which he will have to defend next week or vacate next week. So he will either re-enter the championship tournament and defend the title, or he will vacate and we will have a brand new champion. That is yet to be seen. We will find out next week, because there will be a special tournament next Sunday night. Lil, how was my day? My day was actually pretty good. I had an early shift, opened the store, so I was off early. Had a nice relaxing evening, watched a little Star Wars, which was quite enjoyable. And now, I'm doing my thing. I'm the host of the most on the Most Must See show on Twitch TV, hanging out with Lil, hanging out with Mad Chatty, and everybody else that'll show up at some point and enjoy some epic wrestling matches while we have some great conversations. So how was your day, Lil? There's a look at the championship landscape for Saturday night's main event. We have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship being held by Ivy Montana. The Continental Heavyweight Championship is being held by The Undertaker. The Archerverse Women's World Championship by Dynamite Jessie Lee. And, of course, the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions, the Living Legends, hanging on to those championships. Now, that's one thing that'll change at some point when we have the draft lottery. Some of the championships will be switched to other shows because we're going to have separate rosters. So the Archerverse shows and the Vinny K Universe shows will be separate. The lines won't be so blurred. They get drafted to Raw or Saturday night's main event will only wrestle on either of those two shows, except for at pay-per-views. The same as if they're drafted to one of the Archerverse shows, either the Archerverse NXT or the Archerverse Battleground. You'll only wrestle on those two shows, again, with exception to pay-per-views. All right, so we're going to get the show on the go, and we're going to get things started with Uptown B. Henry coming out to quite likely discuss what went down with The Undertaker on the Archerverse NXT. He's been screaming for a rematch, waiting for a rematch. We're finally here at his Saturday Night Main Event, and he is going to get the rematch that he requested against The Undertaker.
A pleasure to have you along for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd has waited long enough and wants to kick this thing off, and so do we. Come back, because this is going to be a night talked about for years to come.
And here we go. Uptown B. Henry, the leader of Tons of Funk, the Trigger Talk TV boys, and former United States heavyweight champion until The Undertaker decided to have a resurgence of their feud, so to speak, challenged B. Henry and actually won. The first time those two met, B. Henry actually beat The Undertaker and retained his championship. This time around, The Undertaker had a bit of a different game plan and was able to upend Uptown B. Henry and take home the United States Championship, which has now been changed to the Continental Heavyweight Championship. Effective immediately, the new championship has already been delivered to the Phenom, and they will be fighting for that championship tonight.
What's this all about?
He ain't messing around.
I'm sure the WWE Universe is dying to know what's going on.
Let's see what Uptown B. Henry has on his mind. He's come out here to speak his mind, and people are going to listen, because everyone here is happy to listen to me when I come out here smiling at like everything's okay, but everything's not okay. Apparently, Uptown B. Henry a little frustrated.
Okay.
Well, no surprise there. Uptown B. Henry calling out The Undertaker, the man that is holding on to his championship. Or at least the championship that was his. And here he comes, very quick to answer the call of B. Henry. The reigning defending Continental Heavyweight Champion. He is the Phenom of the universe. He is The Undertaker.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
With him, you know this is going to be good.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
Undertaker thanking the crowd for the response, acknowledging that it doesn't look like B. Henry is very happy to see him.
No lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
This is why you have no friends. You make everything about yourself, Henry says. You're not that interesting. Why don't you find someone else to bore? Mr. T! What's going on, Mr. T? Appreciate you stopping by. How was your day? Did you stream today? Or are you streaming? You know what they say? If you're not doing anything today, you may as well jump on the broadcast with the host of the most on the Most Must See show on Twitch TV and have a good time. At least that's what I hear they say. Henry wants to know if he's trained his skills as much as his rehearsed.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Behavior. Mr. T says, I took the night off. I am barely staying awake. I wanted to stream more tonight, but I will tomorrow night instead. How are you? I'm fantastic. I had a good day at work. Actually, I've had a good couple of days at work. Had a relaxing evening. Now I'm just chilling here at the Archerverse. About to watch a great card. Some great matches. We have 7 matches, 4 championship matches. The road to SummerSlam continues. We got some tag team turmoil tonight. And of course we have the new Demolition set to take on the Living Legends. Lots going on tonight. You betcha, my friend, they are taking on the Living Legends for the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships. It's going down tonight. Johnny Braddock and Adam Colossus, ladies and gentlemen, the new Demolition, have improved to 3-1-2. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And have earned a championship title match against the Living Legends. Henry called The Undertaker a giant chicken, a sleeping sheep.
There you have it, and I think that is loud
Uptown
and
B.
clear.
Henry
What did we just see?
the big
Wow,
W
just
in the battle of the
awesome.
verbiage. I mean, that's not all
There's no
that
doubt that
difficult
everyone
to
in this
believe, though.
capacity
The Undertaker
arena
is
is behind
exactly
that
known
statement,
for
partner.
his electrifying, promos. I mean, he's had some good ones, don't get me wrong. Some of them were even scary, really. But he wasn't known for being, overly charismatic on the microphone. You didn't tune in every week hoping you were going to see The Undertaker cut a promo. You just wanted to see him tombstone someone's ass through the canvas. That was it.
And what a lineup on this card.
Here we go. We're going to kick
Starting
things
with a
off
bang.
with 2
Tag
members
team
of
match on the
Sanity.
way.
We have Alexander Wolf and Eric Young taking on the newest tag team in the Archerverse, the Disciples, Robert and Ryan Rage. And that's going down right now. It is our first matchup of the evening. So here we go. Let's get things going.
Stay where you are. The long-awaited tag team battle is coming up next. It's the Disciples taking on Sanity.
4 of the best superstars in the business are sure
Disciples
to deliver in
versus
this tag
Sanity.
team match.
And by the way, believe me when I tell you, they are anything but sane. I mean, I'm sure I didn't have to tell you that. I just bring you that information because, well, they just call them Sanity. And they are Sanity, but they are not. I mean, that's like saying that Luscious Luther Brody can be logical. or have hygiene. You know what I mean? Really. So anyway, Mr. T, what is new and exciting, my friend? What have I missed? Did you grow a third nipple or anything like that? We had a little bit of fun with Christian Cool last night. Pulling off the cool out and the bad cool. We had a little bit of fun with that. Unfortunately, Mr. T, what we really did do was infuriate Cool, and he took his frustrations out on the OG Kurt Jordan. Did you stick around for that, or did you already part ways by then? I can't recall. You did catch that, yeah. So the OG Kurt Jordan had defended his championship. He had done his job for the night. When Team Christian Cool decided that he wasn't done, and at less than 50%, he had to go in to one more match, one final match of the evening, and Team Christian Cool actually put the poor bastard in there against the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. And without exaggerating, I promise you, Andre the Giant literally squished the OG. It was crazy. I felt bad for the OG. Team Christian Cool is a bunch of savages, to say the very least. Savage. So many heinous and crazy acts going on lately. That's the second time we've had a final match. A match extension.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Here we go. The newest tag team in the Archerverse with their second matchup. They were
combined weight
very successful in their debut.
483 pounds. The Falcon,
last night, the Archerverse battleground. Tonight they're here to take on Sam
Ryan Rage.
Looking to continue that path of success.
Disciples.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact,
division,
we
maybe the
haven't even
stable
gotten
division at some point.
started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
I mean, if I was the Disciples, I would form an alliance with Lucha House Party. I really would. Here we go. Sanity making their way to the ring. Eric Young and Alexander Wolf ready to go to battle with the Disciples.
At a combined weight of 477 pounds, Alexander Wolf and Eric Young. Sanity!
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
A hell of a way to kick off the first match of the evening. A tag team matchup between one of the greatest tag teams of today and one that would like to quickly rise to the occasion of even being in consideration with some of the greats on the roster and in the tag team division and even in the stable division. The past, the present, and the future all quickly coming together here at the Archerverse. The roster is deep. The roster is talented. And the roster is strong. Dynamite Jesse Lee redeeming Silly Cool. Well, Dynamite Jesse Lee, as much as that tickles my fancy, makes me all warm and fuzzy inside, I assure you it does. Cool's not here yet.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off.
He's
here.
tardy.
We're ready to go.
Late.
Tag team action in full
Not
effect,
here.
guys, and these superstars are about to show
Absent.
all you folks
MIA.
what it's all about.
AWOL. I don't know where he is. I'm sure he'll be along shortly, though.
Connects with a knee drop.
Robert Rage going to work on
Sheer
Alexander
power on
Wolf.
display right there.
An emote that says, "Where's Cool?" That would be
He's starting
funny.
to stumble here, and you have to assume his partner is
I
just
think he should
itching to
have
get in
an
there
emote that
right
says,
about now.
It's decision time, Cole.
I
Does
love
he
the
try
host
to get
the
back on
most.
the offensive himself, or
In a
does he
picture
attempt to
version.
make a tag here?
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
By the way, I removed the cool-out timer. It was fun last time, but I'm not leaving it on there.
Look at this.
But I
He's
did
going
create
back
some new
to an
ones,
old
as you
friend
can
with
see.
that one.
And together, we will grow strong, and our communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors. With that said, with a tremendously welcoming atmosphere, great content and gameplay, and an all-time great experience, Archer's Army highly recommends that you venture over, enjoy the content, and then smash the follow button and spread a little love for the Turret
Alexander
Man
Wolf got him
at
there.
twitch.tv/the Turret Man. Dynamite Jesse, his time off request was denied by Archer, so he just called in sick.
This could be it. Falcon Arrow.
Wow. Falcon Arrow to
Can he end
Eric
it
Young,
quickly?
and he's got the pin.
Oh, man, I thought he had him.
Kick
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
at
take
2.
more
Wow,
than that
I
to
actually
keep
thought
him
he had
down.
him too. I thought it was over with.
And he is a big-time
I thought
drop
the
kick.
disciples were floating to a second straight victory because they sure as hell has not have a problem dealing with sanity.
He's in trouble here. He's looking at it.
You wish you had called in sick, busy at work tonight, Jesse Lee?
Oh, and he used his own move against him. Can he end it quickly? I think that kick
And
out
another
surprised
kick out at 2.
everyone.
Nice kick
Robert
out.
Rage looking a little frustrated.
Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks. Gets the tag. Good Lord, what impact for the
Until
double
3
team.
o'clock.
Looking to make the tag here.
Attack at this point can change the whole complexion
Ryan
of
Rage
this
finally
match,
in the ring,
Michael.
and now he continues to go to work
He's on
on
the defensive now.
Eric
If they
Young.
want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
This is not the time to be a
takedown to a
hero.
monkey
To
flip.
keep this match from slipping away, he needs to get his partner in there and take a
Bow and
break.
arrow
He's
stretch.
not looking like himself
Stretch
right
out that
now,
spine
and I hate to say it, but
of
this
Eric
might be
Young.
the beginning of the end for him here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael.
Gets out of the way of that one. Here he
Disciples
goes.
very impressive so far.
A powerful
Oh.
takedown.
Now that's
Wow.
what I call making a statement. Take
That
it
was
down with
crazy, but
authority.
very cool.
Driving his knee down.
Ryan and Robert Rage should be called the Savages, not the Disciples. They are dominating this match. This isn't even close. I mean, they're
He
working
might
like such a
have it.
well-oiled machine that I don't know if any team on this eve could beat them. Look at this.
There's no recovering
Wow.
from that.
That should do it. Things do not
Springboard
look
missile
good for
drop
Eric Young.
kick.
And this has got to be it. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Alexander
He's going for it
breaks
all.
up the pin. Look at Ryan Reach right back up on.
Incredible.
Oh.
Knocked off his
Alexander
feet.
Wolf
Now that's a
intervenes,
takedown.
clotheslines
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
People rage
clearly
right back
in
to
a
his
bad
feet,
way right
and
now.
he looks pissed. He's going to take his frustrations out on his partner. You just got Eric
It's
Young
a tough spot
further
to
beat
find
down.
yourself in,
It's
that's
good
for
you.
sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
The unfortunate reality is he might not get up.
Which wouldn't shock me one bit. Talk
Giving
about
Eric Young
a
a bit of a
beating
nose
he's
job
taking
there,
here
just
tonight.
stomping away at it.
He is a one-man
Ends
gang
it,
in there.
Gary. Ryan Rage. Very impressive.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Eric Young finally has the upper hand. Nice DDT to Ryan
He's not
Rage.
getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
And a powerful forearm. Looks like he's starting to tire. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
Craziness, Ryan
Why he's still
Rage.
in the match at this point is beyond
Now
me,
taking
guys.
back over
Maybe
the
he forgot
matchup
it's a tag team
and
match.
going on
I
the
don't know.
attack
There's got to
on
be some
Alexander
explanation.
Wolf.
In a back-and-forth match like this,
Nice
he has to do
hurricanrana.
everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
Ryan wants him hard to the corner.
Here he goes.
Here we go again. That
It's
springboard
just a
missile
matter of
drop
time
kick.
now.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left
And
in him to
sends
capitalize?
Alexander
Oh, man,
backflipping
Alexander
across
Wolf is
the
in
ring.
trouble.
This could do it. How in the world
And
did
a
he
kick
kick
out
there?
at two. How the hell?
I thought for sure
I
that was
agree.
it.
How did Alexander Wolf kick out of that? I mean, there's a time for resiliency, and then there's a time for a white flag. You know what I mean?
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for
Ryan
the
Rage
finisher.
all
And
over
when that
Alexander
happens, you
Wolf,
can
and
bet this
in
one's
comes
over.
Robert Rage. A little tag team effort here.
Well executed double team.
Hurricanrana to powerbomb. That was
Gonna
impressive.
be tough for him to fight back from this.
Oh, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his
Eric
feet,
Young
which is
attacks
clearly
from
easier
behind.
said than done.
Pays no, never mind, though, goes right back to work on
And he hits
Alexander
this.
Wolf.
This one's
That
over.
is where he'll take his frustrations out.
Perfectly
Wow,
timed
Falcon
slam.
arrow.
Here's his moment, Michael.
He could pin his opponent right here. You can't teach the
And
type
a
of
kick out at
tenacity
two
we're witnessing
again.
here. Unreal.
I'm
Wow.
just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
He's lining him up. Coming up big on that one. That's what he
Man,
was
oh,
looking.
man.
He's going for the pin.
Rob
This
Rage,
could be
here
it.
comes Ryan Rage.
They did it.
And a big head scissors takedown. Make sure that Eric Young can't interfere in the pin count. And the Disciples, ladies and gentlemen, now undefeated at 2-0, have once again impressed the masses. Guaranteed they have impressed management. And they're really making a mark, not just in the Archerverse, but in the tag team division in general. That was an unbelievable matchup. I mean, it was pretty much one-sided.
Here are your
But
winners,
Robert and Ryan
the
Rage,
Falcon,
a fantastic team. They work
Rage,
very well
and
together.
The Scorpion,
They complement one another.
Rage.
They're like a well-oiled
The
machine,
Disciples.
a true
Kicking
tag
off the night
team.
with an impressive victory.
It's going to be
And you just know
awesome
the rest of the
to
card
watch
is
them as
watching
they
in the back,
progress through
wondering
their
how
careers.
in the world they're going to follow that.
And I can imagine there
From
aren't too
Team
many people at
TV
home
Crips.
tuning in for that amazing match.
It is the twin brothers, the Disciples, Ryan and Robert Rage. Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes from Team Lady Varys will be defending her Raw Women's Championship in just a few moments. Well, actually, not in a few moments. It's later on tonight on the card, actually, but later this evening, she'll be defending her Raw Women's Championship against Trish Stratus. Of course, Rhodes and Stratus have been feuding now for about 2 weeks, trading insults and jabs. They've even traded fisticuffs, and tonight they plan to get it on, and the gold's going to be on the line. But before we get there, Karen Rhodes has something to say. Get something off her mind before the altercation, before the battle, before her title defense later this evening. And while Karen Rhodes makes her way out to the ring, Archer is going to relieve his bladder. So I appreciate your patience. I will be right back. It will not take long. And here we go. Karen Rhodes making her way to the ring. I shall be right back.
Oh, what now?
Oh, yeah, this is going to be good.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on. Wonder what this is about.
Well, things are about to get interesting.
Let's see what she has to say.
They say pride comes before the fall. We shall see.
Returned. Thank you for your patience. My bladder appreciates each and every one of you, as does my dogs, actually.
Well, okay.
No surprise here. Karen Rhodes calling out Trish Stratus ahead of their battle later this evening. Now the question is, can they keep their composure, or are they going to get it on right now?
Bad doesn't even begin to describe the blood between these superstars.
Little shout out for Dynamite Jessie Lee. And of course, if for any nonsensical reason you aren't following Dynamite Jessie Lee, you've got to do it. You've got to follow her. You've got to check out her stream. It is exciting. It is fun. And she supports all of you. You know what she does. She's like that angel on your streaming shoulder. She is always there, whether she's at work lurking or watching your stream. Aside from streaming herself, of course. She has become one of the new queens of stream. Oh, here we go. Karen Rhodes done talking. She's had about enough of Trish Stratus and her antics as of late.
The referee is seated
Stop
up
at a mud hole in Trish Stratus. Wow.
Come on, ref.
That's right, break it up. They're going to fight later. Let's go move on with the show. Man, oh man. Trish Stratus better do some regrouping. Maybe re-strategize her battle plan for later this evening, because Karen Rhodes ready to go. Ready to defend that championship later. Man, oh man.
Up next, we'll see two teams who are on collision course, and it's happening right here.
They are on a collision course. This is the second time
Foundation.
This tag match
that Dynamite
has all
Jessie
the
Lee
ingredients to be
and
a
Danny
great
Sparks have teamed up to go to battle. They had a tough battle in their first go-around, and they come up just a little bit short. But it was one of those situations they looked great while they lost their matchup. I mean, several times in that match it looked like they were going to take the match, but of course they were unable to do so. And tonight they take on Natalya and Sasha Banks, as Sparks and Jessie Lee look to get on the win column and push forward towards the Women's World Tag Team Championships. Picking up a win over the Hart Foundation would, of course, do exactly that. And I did say the Hart Foundation, not the new foundation, which is led by the Iceman, Christian Cool, and Christian Hart. The Hart Foundation is Natalya Neidhart, and of course her daddy, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, is on the new foundation with Bret the Hitman Hart. And the other, Christian Hart. Let's see how the Hart Foundation does against Dynamite Jessie Lee and the Queen of the Ring, Danny Sparks.
Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Women's World Champion, Girl Dynamite Jessie Lee.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
Women's
And with good
World
reason, Michael. This one's
Champion.
been brewing for quite some time.
She was also the very first Women's Triple Crown Champion. And tonight she looks to advance and pick up a W in the tag team division and look to the future to the Archerverse Women's World Tag Team Championships. CGTV, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to Saturday night's main event. Just happens to be episode number 116 here at the Archerverse.
And her partner,
Team CGTV and Team The Turret Man,
Georgia,
of course, have a matchup later this
NXT
evening.
United States
Their boys,
champion, the Queen,
Johnny Braddock and Adam Colossus,
Guys, we're getting the night started.
are going to be stepping into the ring
here.
You're absolutely
to face
right, Cole.
the living
In fact, I don't think there's
legends
a better way to start this night
for
than
the
with this
Archerverse
match right here.
Global Tag Team Championships. Just one of the many fantastic matches on the evening. My day was good, CGTV. Have had a good couple days at work. I was off early this evening, which is great. It was a relaxing evening. Actually watched a little Star Wars earlier today.
and their opponent,
Finished off Revenge of the Sith and started watching A New Hope.
Banks, the Hart Foundation.
And now I'm hanging out
It's
with you
time for
fine
our
folks.
First match of the night, guys, and it looks like we
Archer's
have quite
Army, the host of the
contest
most
coming up.
must-see
And
show
good
on Twitch
luck to those who
TV.
have to follow this one.
Some
You're
great
gonna need it.
conversations, some great matches, and a good time is just a recipe to end the evening. Time to venture into the women's tag team division.
Here we go, folks. It's go time.
Go time.
Just toying with the competition a little. There's the suplex.
Nice double underhook suplex by Jesse Lee. Wow. T-bone suplex. Dynamite Jesse Lee already pulling out the suplexes out
For
of
the
the
benefit
handbook.
of our newer audience members, what can they expect to see from this woman?
Natalya told me earlier today that she was dedicating this match to her cats.
And again.
True story.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Dynamite Jesse looking to fly.
She's calling for it.
She should stay where she is.
There's the Hurricane Rana. Hoping to make a tag
Flying
here.
Hurricanrana from
It
the
sounds
top
like there are a
rope.
lot of people here tonight hoping for the
And
exact
Natalya
same thing.
Neidhart in a bad way at the moment.
Natalya carries on the Hart family tradition with the raw power of her father, the legendary Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and the technical skills of her uncle, WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Of course, they're behind on the times as usual. We already talked about that because they are part of the new foundation led by the Iceman, Christian Hart. Dynamite Jesse Lee wrenching away at the neck with that variation of a crossface.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape
Natalya
artist,
went to
Michael.
make a comeback, try to get the upper hand, but Dynamite Jesse Lee locks her up.
Natalya is a third-generation
got a
WWE
chokehold
superstar, a favorite on the E-Network's
and a
Total
body
Divas
lock
reality
at the
show.
same time
While
here.
she's been a beloved hero and a feared villain, either way, Natalya is known for taking.
Wow,
She gets
Natalya
out of it.
She has renewed
manages
life
to
now,
get her
Michael.
way out of that hold. In comes Sasha. The boss is in the ring. We're going to have a little tag team action here, it looks like. Uh-oh.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Double back suplex off the second rope. And Jesse Lee in a little bit of trouble out here. For the first
What
time
an
in the match.
amazing move.
Sasha Banks feeding Dynamite Jesse a little bit of the canvas there. Giving her a little snack.
No doubt about
Nice
that
swinging
neck breaker. Desperately needs to make it. Oh, and she makes the
Big
tag.
diving
And not
tag.
a
In
moment
comes
too soon,
Danny
Michael.
Sparks.
And now her
And a
acrobatics are
drop
on
kick
display.
sends
for the
Banks right off her
WWE
feet.
Universe.
Another drop kick.
A little jealousy,
Oh,
perhaps,
third.
as she goes for the face. Having a tough time getting back up here.
As you would expect, given what she's been through here
The
tonight.
former five-time Raw Women's Champion and one-time Archerverse World Women's Champion, going to work on the boss.
Look at this. She can do no wrong here.
Ooh.
Acrobatic maneuvers like that require special type of skills.
Drove her knee right into the arm.
There's no coming back from that.
Slam.
She has got to take advantage here.
Can she do it here? And the count's broken,
Natalya
keeping the
breaks
match
up the pin,
alive.
though. Dynamite Jessie Lee, though.
She's
German
practically
suplex.
motionless right now, Corey.
And she's probably wondering what she's got herself into right about now.
Jessie Lee and Danny Sparks working very well together here. I mean, their debut, they worked fairly well together too, but tonight, they look like a unit. Sasha Banks and Natalya Neidhart, two of the best women wrestlers on the planet, and Dynamite Jessie Lee and Danny Sparks so far.
Lee gets tagged in.
She is on fire.
Are
She's
dominating
having a
this
hard time
match.
getting back to her feet, guys.
Well, she's absorbed
What
a
is
lot of
Danny
punishment so
Sparks
far
up to
tonight.
here? Dynamite Jessie Lee, a legal person in the ring now. I
Desperately
didn't even
trying to
see
get
the
into the
tag.
corner now. Look out. There's
In
the
comes
tag.
And
Natalya.
that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
Drop kick to the legs. Took Jessie Lee's knees right out from underneath her.
Lee starting to slow a bit. Her
Alabama
and her partner
slam
aren't going to
by
let this
Natalya
derail them,
Neidhart.
though.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't
The
be
Ornery
against
Knight
the tag here.
is in
just so she can
the
gather
house.
herself a bit.
Her opponent's finally showing signs of life here. For a moment there, I thought she was going to cruise to victory.
How you doing
I think
tonight,
she's
sir?
trying to prove a point
Appreciate you
here.
stopping by. Welcome to episode number 116. Saturday night's main event. This is the second match of the night. It is a tag team contest between Dynamite Jessie Lee and
can't
Danny
believe it.
Sparks
She
and the
let her
Hurt
out.
Foundation,
I
Natalya
hate to
Neidhart
question
and
her,
Sasha
Cole, but
Banks.
that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point
Just
in the match?
relaxing after work. Excellent. How was your day at work?
Got it. Drops her with authority.
Wow, that was intense.
Jessie Lee whipping Natalya hard to
We've
the
seen
corner.
this
Tree
before,
of
guys,
woe.
And it's not good, I can tell you that.
This isn't going to be good for Natalya.
Down she goes.
And
busy,
she might
but
just
not
stay
bad.
down there this time.
Nope,
Sometimes
that one
busy
misses.
is good,
Boy,
depending.
that was
as long as it's not
terrible.
too busy, because busy can make the day go by. Too busy sucks.
Oh, yeah, here's Natalya. Oh,
Nice
yeah, here's
Russian leg
Natalya.
sweep.
Hoping to end it early. There's the kick out.
A kick
we
out at
continue.
1 by Dynamite Jessie Lee.
Fighting to get back to her feet here.
She's just taking too long, Cole. She's got to move faster.
Drops the leg with some serious force there.
Ooh, misses the clothesline somehow. Lost her footing and fell. I don't know what
Sasha
happened
Banks
there.
is tagged in.
Teamwork at its best.
The Hurt
Lee
Foundation have
starting
really
to
turned the
wobble. At
tides.
this
They've
point, she
completely
really
taken over the
needs to
matchup
think
here.
about making a tag to her partner.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
Nice
She's
flying
definitely
body
energized,
splash
but
by
she
Sasha
better make sure
Banks.
she saves something for later.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Bankrupt. Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Sasha Banks with
Someone's
the
going to be
pin.
black and blue tomorrow.
2. No, got
And a
to shoulder
kick
up the
out
very
at
last
2.
moment.
She's still in this one.
And the knee gets her good. And she's toying with her now.
Dynamite Jessie Lee
Just a matter of time now
taps
before this
out.
superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens,
They did it. Wow, what a match.
And for the second time in a row as a tag team, Dynamite Jesse Lee and Danny Sparks have been defeated. This time tapped out by Sasha Banks was Dynamite Jesse Lee. It was a great contest, and it almost looked like Dynamite Jesse Lee and Danny Sparks were going to easily walk in a park through that match. But the Hart Foundation turned the tides, quickly gained the upper hand, didn't look back, and took the match. Picked up the big W. Wow.
Here are your winners, Natalya and Sasha Banks.
Crazy.
The Hart Foundation.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
No shame in tapping out to that move. Wow, that looked incredibly painful.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
It's crazy how that went from being a domination to Sparks and Jesse Lee somehow losing that matchup is crazy. Great submission by Sasha Banks, but crazy. Johnny Braddock from Team The Turret Man. He's, of course, one half of the New Demolition. They have a tag team championship matchup later this evening, but apparently Johnny Braddock has something to say. So in just a few moments, he's going to make his way out to the ring and grace us with his presence with whatever it is he has on his mind. Clearly he has something to get off of his chest. The New Demolition, of course, one of the most impressive tag teams that have debuted with the Archerverse. Now, of course, you got to consider the Disciples, who are now 2-0. They've looked fantastic in both of their matchups and have really burst onto the scene in the tag team division, but as did the New Demolition. And tonight, they plan to make a statement by not just challenging the Living Legends, but by hopefully defeating the Living Legends and picking up their first tag team championship in the Archerverse. And what a championship that would be to pick up, the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championship, the most sought after tag team titles in the business today.
Wonder what this is about.
He looks very focused and ready to make a point.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Apparently Braddock feels like he's not getting enough credit where credit is due. Feels like his accomplishments should speak for themselves, but somehow they don't. He's calling it Luther Brody, but he says he's not looking for a fight at the moment. Just wants to get to the bottom of the apparent disrespect coming from Brody towards Braddock.
Not the first time and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
Can't wait for this one.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
One half of the Global Tag Team Champions, Luscious Luther Brody, who will of course step back into the ring with Johnny Braddock later this evening to defend those tag team titles.
Pride comes before the fall. Better watch it.
He got me to come out here in front of all you losers. Hoping no more patients come in making good tips is always good. We had a server keep thanking us for the tip we left. I was confused. Now I'm confused because I don't think I read all that conversation, so I'll have to catch up to that in a moment. There you go again, you're making me read shit.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
I mean, we've got Johnny Braddock and Luscious Luther Brody in the ring spitting at each other. And we're talking about tips in the chat. Brody plans to prove to Braddock why he is without a doubt the best superstar in history. Listen to the crowd, they want to see me kick your ass right now, Braddock says. Yeah, I agree, let's do it. I mean, who needs to talk? Stop talking and start walking, Braddock. Braddock needs to up his game. He's currently on a collision course to lose this battle.
Somebody seems a little cocky. Not exactly likable.
Brody says, if facing you means shutting you up, I'm in.
Did anyone else get that?
Well, they don't make promos like they used to, I guess.
Brody picks up the big W in the battle.
More exciting than that promo.
Will that set the tone for the match? Is he inside the head of Johnny Braddock already? Was it a mistake for Braddock to call Brody out prior to facing him later on for those global tag team championships? I guess we'll find out.
The rest of the card should be every bit as good as the last match,
Here we go.
too.
This is an
So don't move a muscle.
Over-the-top rope battle royal. This is not an elimination royal. This is an actual battle royal. The winner of this matchup will face Ivy Montana in the main event of Raw is War on Monday night.
Up next is one of the most
It
dangerous
is
matches
a
in all
star-studded
of
cast,
sports
by the way. If
entertainment.
you just have a
All
look
eyes are gonna
at the
be watching.
contestants, we have the Brawler Brock Maximus. We have Reese, the Voice Williams. We have the former world champion from Team Spice FE is Gabriel Michaels. We have the Wolfman Alan Severn, the Legend Killer Andrew Orton. We have Cowboy Mason Blaze. We have the villain of the Archerverse. He is Kareem Keywoods. And then we have Big Nasty Brutus Brevna Brown from Power and Glory. And of course, his stablemate will be lacing up his boots later this evening and stepping through the ropes to have a matchup of his own. Jay Simmons, the Soul Man. We will see the Soul Man later tonight. But right now it's going down. 8-man Battle Royal. The winner will face Ivy Montana on Raw is War in the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Mr. T, CGTV, Dynamite Jesse Lee, the Ornery Knight. Make your picks. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Maximus? Is it going to be Williams? Jesse Lee's going to be biased in this when you watch. She's going to pick Reese. It's going to happen. Is it going to be Gabriel Michaels? What about the Wolfman, Alan Severn? Perhaps Andrew Orton? We could do a poll for it. Hold on one second. The only problem with polls, you can't bet your Archerverse points on them. Let's see here. All right. Wait a minute. There's 8 men, and I don't have 8 spots. Oh, I can do Archerverse points. All right. It's not going to let me pick all 8 contestants. That's the problem. I'll just throw up some contestants, and you can vote on them. Yeah, I'm not going to make you spend Archerverse points to vote, though. Because then you're not going to win anything anyways. Or do you? Let's find out. All right, there we go. Poll started. I couldn't choose all the contestants. That sucked. I'll have to figure that out. The Ordinary Knight, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support for the Archerverse. I appreciate everybody's support for the Archerverse. Everybody's always showing up and watching the shows, having a good time. I appreciate that. And I work very hard to make sure you guys have some entertainment late at night and a place to stop by, either on your way to bed, after work like the Ordinary Knight, or just winding down and want to watch something cool and hang out with the host of the most on the most must-see show on Twitch TV. I appreciate you all. Well, no, thank you for being here. Because if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be at episode number 116. I created some new matches going forward, so we're actually going to have number one contendership matches moving forward, rather than me have to remember everything all of the time, which, you know, is fun. But at times, it's easier just to look and see who the actual number one contender is. So I've created number one contender matches, all different types of number one contender matches. Tonight is one of them. It just isn't in its new incarnation. So therefore tonight I will remember that whoever wins this matchup will face Ivy Montana on Raw is War Monday night for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Dynamite Jessie Lee has already voted. She's ahead of all of you. I can see the vote for Reese the Voice Williams on there. Jessie Lee has 2 accounts. There's 2 votes for Reese. Or do we just have a bunch of Reese fans? Do we have some Reese fans in the house? The Voice and his fans showing up in full force tonight? The Ordinary Knight voted for Reese the Voice Williams. Mr. T just missed the vote. I would have given in to peer pressure and voted for Reese too.
Making his way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at
well, you know what?
230 pounds.
I'm voting for Reese.
Alan Severn.
This will be a sight to be seen,
I'm gonna
guys.
join
These
the sheep.
superstars all compete for the same goal here in this battle royal.
But only one can walk away the winner of this match, Michael. And at this point, I can make a legitimate case for any one of these superstars.
The Wolfman, Alan Severn, returning to action. He was supposed
Some are
to be
saying
in
he's in the
action
best
the
shape
other
of his
night.
career right now. Would you agree
The
with that,
Archerverse
Corey?
Battleground.
It's hard not to agree with that statement, Cole. I mean, just look at
Or
it.
no, sorry,
I'll
he was
tell you,
supposed to
he's going to be tough to
in
beat,
battle
that's for
on
sure.
The Archerverse NXT was involved in a motor vehicle collision. No fault of his own, but was tied up for the evening. Could not make the show when Mankind stepped in for him and took part in the very first $1 Million Championship ladder match. Immediately cashed that in on the Archerverse Battleground. Challenged the Iceman, Christian Hart, for the Impact Hardcore Championship, but was not successful in his campaign to take that title from Christian Hart. He defended his championship and took the gold home. From Team Ziggy Flex, he is the
And
legend
from
killer,
Sarasota, Florida,
Andrew
weighing
Orton.
in at 240 pounds, the legend killer, Andrew Orton.
A big-time battle royal here, guys. Who do you like in this one, Byron?
Well, historically, you're safest when you put your money on the biggest superstar. But to be honest, I'm not sure. I can see any one of these competitors walking away with a win.
And guys, you can bet there are plenty of superstars in the back crowded around the monitor for this one.
Yeah, this really is an intriguing matchup, Cole, and the end result can very
Andrew
well
Orton,
trigger
of course,
a domino
one-time
effect on the rest
World
of the roster.
Television main event champion. His campaign as champion was short-lived, but he was very impressive on his climb to the championship. And from what I understand, very respected backstage, very well liked. And he is a great superstar, very gifted in the ring.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 235 pounds, showstopper Gabriel Michaels.
It sounds to me like this crowd is ready to get this battle royal underway.
And so are these superstars, Michael.
WWE
Each and every one of them have a golden opportunity to prove their dominance.
World Television main event champion.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise.
A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes. As a two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, he'll have to defeat the vivacious Ivy Montana to do so. Representing the Bluewood Boys, the always impressive Cowboy Mason Blaze
from Sarasota, Florida,
has yet to pick up singles gold in the Archerverse, but is
Cowboy
a former Archerverse Global Tag Team Champion.
Here we go,
and
it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
As good as he says he is.
It sounds like you're doubting
with a
Cole.
crazy
Let me tell you something. You never want to doubt this guy. Trust me.
Known as the Dream Team, also known as the Bluewood Boys. And here comes the former four-time
from Boston, Massachusetts,
WWE Pure Wrestling Champion,
45 pounds,
one of the three from the place to be.
Guys, you have to think that this battle royal will be one for the ages.
The voice may never have been spoken, Michael. This battle royal has all the elements of an instant classic.
I gotta say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
He's not the only one, Cole. I gotta say, I'm not really in the mood to be sitting next to you two. But hey, we do what we have to do.
And here comes member number 2 from Tons of Funk, the Trigger Talk TV boys. He is the villain of the Archerverse, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He's a former World Television Main Event Champion, former Triggered Alliance All-Star Champion, former Global Tag Team Champion, and former WWE World Tag Team Champion. A very decorated career. He is Kareem Key Woods. A green trombone. Yes. Don't worry, I'm paying attention to you villains. I just wasn't going to interrupt your conversation. But it is interesting, though. The brawler Brock Maximus from Team Monkey Prime 541. Former World Television Main Event Champion. Would love to throw 7 other men over the top rope and go face Ivy Montana on Monday night for Raw is War main event. The ordinary night, I do not ever. It doesn't mean I wouldn't. It just depends, really. But I do not. Not in a really long time. So I can't say I haven't. I'm just saying I do not. Yeah. It could happen, though. You know what I mean? No, it's not. It's never a good idea.
And their opponent, from London, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, Big Nasty Brutus Brown.
A massive humanity in the ring right now as we get ready for this
World
battle
Heavyweight
royal.
Champion himself. See the pattern here? Some of these fellas in this matchup. Wait a minute, all of them former champions looking to become a champion. Looking to go face Ivy Montana Monday night for Raw is War.
And would you agree,
Big
Corey, that
Nasty
this
happens
match will
to
be
be the
anything
former
but easy for him?
WWE World Heavyweight Champion and a former
There's no such thing as
WWE
easy
Tag Team
matches here. You
Champion.
know that.
I'm sure he would love to dance in to Raw is War and dance out a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. And here we go, let the chaos begin.
Here we go.
And this is one of those
Eight-man
matches where it's
over-the-top
hard to believe
battle
we get
royal
paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe
To crown a
Saxton gets paid for
number 1
anything.
contender
That's
for
right,
the
Byron,
WWE
and there's so much on the line
Heavyweight
here tonight.
Championship,
Power
and that
Slam takes
will
both
happen.
competitors to the ground.
That
Not going
matchup
to
for
win
that
many matches
championship
with
will
that
happen
move.
Monday on Raw is War. It'll be Ivy Montana
That's
versus
awesome. What a
whoever
way to take the pace of the match back.
is able to
What's
weather
your
the
take on
storm
Michaels tonight?
of
What
this
do you
chaotic
expect his
matchup.
approach to be here?
It's a battle royal. Anything can happen. The rules in this are simple, but to me, it's all about watching your back. If he can do that, then he's got a chance. If not, Don't bother fighting.
It's important for him to keep a low profile early on here so he has the energy he'll need when it's time to make it down the home stretch.
Oh, and there's a knee to the face. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
That was brutal. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. And another one. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Down to 6 already.
Just making his presence felt there.
All right, no, we're down to 7.
And now it's Orton on the defensive. But it's going to take a lot more than that to
Gabriel
stop him
Michaels
tonight.
This
eliminated
thing
already.
appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys. And you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Gamerbot J, their boy, Big Nasty, going to work on the Brawler. The two Trigger Talk TV boys battling it out. The best of friends, more like brothers actually. But this is about the World Heavyweight Championship. There is no friendship when it comes to the gold.
That drops him in a hurry.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Severn caught a little off guard. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
He
Nice
seems more
power
motivated
slam
than ever
by
heading
Big
into this
Nasty.
match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The Wolfman now going to battle
Stalling
with
a bit here. He
the
looks to be a little
Brawler.
surprised right now.
Whoever said respect can only get you so far
Brumman
hasn't
has
been
got his
paying attention to what
sights
this
turned
guy
to
can do
Reese the
inside
Voice
that ring.
Williams.
Almost knocked silly by that
Williams
strike.
obliging. Already looking for a way to get Big Nasty out of the ring. The villain and the Wolfman trying to get Legend Killer out of
this is
the
how he
ring.
envisioned this match going here tonight. He's simply reminding him
Now the
that
Brawler
he's here.
taking his shots at the Legend
Few
Killer.
superstars are as
And
dominant
over the
as this
top
guy.
rope goes Andrew Orton. Thanks to the Brawler Brock Maximus.
Just making his presence felt there. Driven down face first with a suplex.
The Voice coming to the aid of the
He's
villain.
in control. That's what I call getting some hang time. Simply amazing. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Here we go. Huge slam right there.
Can he end it here?
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
The Brawler
You are
Brock
definitely
Maximus
right,
on a
Michael,
roll.
but
He
you
just
also have to
eliminated
remember how
Big
much
Nasty.
energy it drains to pull off.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Wow.
He clearly did his
Reese the
homework heading
Voice
into tonight.
Williams just tosses the villain of the Archerverse over the top rope with no fucks given. Now it's down to the Brawler
to strike
and
like
the
that
Voice.
lets you know just what kind of fight
Brock
you're in.
Maximus or Reese Williams, one of them, are going to Rise War to face the vivacious Ivy Montana for the WWE World
He's
Heavyweight
moving like a man
Championship.
possessed. Takes him down with a chop block. Wraps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you
Wow.
want to be at this point in the
Powerbombs
match.
him right
He
against
may
the
be in the
turnbuckle.
best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
That'll cause some slip discs.
Looking at it here.
And a spine buster
He's
to
really
follow
looking to
up.
prove a point here.
Savage.
He might have it.
Wow, Samoan
And that's the
drops the Brawler over the top rope and down to the floor. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner and our new #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It is Reese the Voice Williams, one of the 3 from the place to be, Trigger Talk TV. Is going to dance into Raw is War, and for the very first time in his career,
the last competitor standing.
He's going to fight for the WWE World
To be the last one standing
Championship.
after such a grueling encounter is beyond amazing, Michael.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
Here we go. To be heading into the championship rounds now. But before we get to our first championship matchup of the evening, the OG Kurt Jordan has something to get off his chest. We know what this is about, and we know he has a matchup later tonight. But let's get him out here. Let's see what he has to say. Ornery night. If I told you that the OG was looking for a little revenge tonight, looking for a little payback, looking to pick up his championship once again, what would you say? Especially when you find out who his opponents are later this evening. Did you check? Were you on Twitter? Did you check the Archerverse Twitter? Anybody following the Archerverse on Twitter always gets a sneak peek before everybody else. But if not, of course, it's on Discord. The world knows it is trending. You didn't check it. Shame on you, sir. Here we go. The OG.
Not the first time, and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
You know this guy came prepared.
I'm sure the WWE Universe is dying to know what's going on.
Last night at the Archerverse Battleground. You know it.
A fan favorite.
The OG all fired up.
Well, okay.
And calling out Andre the Giant, I really don't think this is a good idea. I mean, you already have a matchup against the 8th one of the world later tonight. Why would you want to why face off against him twice in the same night? And you don't know how he's going to react to being called out. You don't know. He is a giant, a mammoth, a behemoth.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
He ain't messing around.
Facing him once in the evening is enough,
as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Shh. Seems to me like we have one angry giant. I just don't see this ending well. I think it was a bad idea. I mean, what was Kurt Jordan thinking? I mean, I want to know who in his camp thought it was a great idea to anger a giant, to poke a bear, a sleeping bear, prior to having to ride the bear later in the evening. No, I would not want to fight Andre either. Much less tantalize him.
Bad blood is a
possibly
boiling.
Anger him further. I mean, I'm sure. KJ's probably just trying to get in his head, but I mean, so far so good. They seem to be keeping their composure as they trade insults, but
Bad doesn't even begin to describe the blood between these superstars.
of course the blood is bad. He was forced to fight him after defending his championship in a grueling matchup against the Icon Dave Devious, and then lost the championship to a behemoth. Not much to celebrate there. So far, the OG looks like he's going to pick up the big W in the Battle of the Verbiage. But the question is, did he further enrage a giant that he has to step back into the ring with later this evening? That is the question. Or did the mind games work?
That'll get your heart pumping, huh, folks?
Did he get in the
That was
giant's head?
top notch right there.
The WWE Universe is behind that statement. No doubt about that.
I guess we will find out. But that was crazy. That could have turned out anyway. That could have been another squished Kurt Jordan prior to having to fight the giant later in the evening.
The WWE is the gift that keeps on giving. Next. Don't even
Looks
think
like
about
the
going
first
anywhere.
championship matchup of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. And we have 3 former champions set to take on the Giant. The OG requested, more or less demanded, a rematch with the Giant. Of course, management doesn't take demands too well. So they did grant him a matchup, did not guarantee it was going to be a 1v1 matchup. And here we have a fatal 4-way matchup between the great Joshua Dabbs, the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, the OG Kurt Jordan, and of course the reigning, defending, after last night's coup run by Team Christian Cool. He is Andre the Giant, the 8th one of the world. And these 4 gentlemen are about to clash and go to war over the championship gold belt.
The wait is over. This
Known
one's
as the
for all
WWE
the marbles,
Pure
and it's coming up next.
Wrestling Championship. fatal four-way action. I mean, this could be to the benefit of the other three. It's a little easier to defeat a giant when you don't have to actually beat the giant. In a fatal four-way contest, anybody can win the match, but only one person is actually going to lose that match. The co-host with the most.
What's going on, Archer?
Just chilling out, debating if the OG Kurt Jordan can actually get his revenge tonight, get a little redemption, a little payback, or if he'll fail at his attempt due to the fact that he demanded that Archerverse management give him a rematch. Archerverse management, of course, did not take demands lightly. So rather than giving him his rematch, one-on-one against Andre the Giant, he now has to face three other men.
Heyo, Ornery Knight, good to see you, dude.
So it's going to be the OG Kurt Jordan, the Soul Man Jay Simmons, the great Joshua Dabbs, all three of them former champions, against Andre the Giant for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. And here we go.
Why you got that Jay Simmons guy in there? You know he's not worthy of this title shot.
Well, he just happens to be a former Pure Wrestling champion.
Former is the key word.
Well, they're all former. That was more of a stab at the OG Kurt Jordan for demanding that the Archerverse just hand him a rematch against Andre the Giant. Now, to be fair, we understood the reasoning. The demand, however, was not taken lightly. So since he's a former champion, we thought it'd be only fitting to throw in two other former champions to see who is hungrier, who wants the belt more, who can slay the Giant, if anybody. To be fair, it's not our fault. We did not force Kurt Jordan to demand anything.
Mr. T, good to see you, my friend. Appreciate the cool factor that you bring to the Archerverse and to the cool kids.
Mr. T is the man. We're always happy to have him on board. Be even better to have him on the broadcast, but he keeps ducking and weaving, jiving and diving out of the way, avoiding the co-host of the most and the host of the most on the most must-see show on Twitch TV, which is strange, Christian Cool. Strange. It's very strange behavior.
Weighing in at 225
for a man of his stature,
Soul Man Jay Simmons,
to be behaving in such a manner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fatal four-way match.
And one of these superstars will walk away
Maybe
from
Mr.
here
T
with
is
plenty
afraid
to
of
brag
Team
about,
Christian Cool.
while the other
Maybe you were
three
correct,
will likely
Christian
be wondering
Cool.
what went wrong for
What
them here
isn't
tonight.
Mr. T afraid of?
I need a ducking
this
and
match will
weaving
undoubtedly have a big
emote.
impact on where these guys stand.
No,
in the
you
next
need a ducking and hide like a bitch
power
emote.
rankings.
Ooh.
And there's been so much upward movement from
Shots fired.
over the past few weeks.
Yes,
that
they
Shots
were.
fired.
More than 10 spots following a loss isn't necessarily out of the question.
Last time I checked, I don't need to operate a turret to hit a target.
The Soul Man Jay Simmons is a former Impact Hardcore champion and a former two-time World Television Main Event champion. former WWE World Tag Team Champion. Looking to be the one to dethrone the Giant.
Well, looks like I just got here, and I'm going to have to sit this one out, Archer.
Nice. Wow. That's awful. Who did that? Oh, it was Mr. T.
Yeah, well, I said some shit. That was going to happen.
Mr. T fucked you up. Wow.
Well, I can make some eggs or something while I'm waiting patiently.
Are you going to put cheese on the eggs?
Yes.
That is fantastic. You know what's good? This is going to sound funny, and I don't know if you have any in your house, but trust me, it's very good. Scrambled eggs with cheese, right? And drizzle a little maple syrup on them.
Okay, that's where I stopped there. No.
Oh, it's so delicious.
No, I'm not Canadian, bastard.
Delicious.
I know how much you Canadians eat. You fucking drown everything in syrup up there. I swear to fucking God.
Ice cream, cereal, waffles, pancakes, French toast. French toast and syrup is delish. You can put cheese on that too. The great Joshua Dabbs, former Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion, Global Tag Team Champion, WWE World Television Main Event Champion. He's never held the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and he's never held the WWE... Oh, actually, yes, he has held the Pure Wrestling Championship. My mistake. The OG actually beat him for that.
And introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 225
In your absence, by the way, Christian Cool, you also missed The Undertaker, who, of course, beat Uptown B. Henry for the United States Championship.
A huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there
He
truly
decided
is none better in
he
all
did not
of
want to
WWE
be
right
just
now.
the champion of the United States, so he decided he'd rather be the champion of the entire continent.
I'll make a bold prediction here, guys, and say that we will be crowning
And
a
he
new
renamed
champion
the
at the end of this
championship
one.
the
Bite your
Continental
tongue, Cole.
Heavyweight
There's no way
Championship,
the
rather
champ
than
is
just the
walking out
United
of here without
States
his title.
Heavyweight Championship.
It's just not happening.
The Continental, huh?
Continental.
So is there like an establishment or a hotel that those guys that the Undertaker can't, fight and defend the title at?
At the Hilton.
Sorry, you say Continental, and all I thought about was John
Hotels?
Wick.
Oh, John Wick, yeah.
But I'm gonna have to shut up now. Turretman requests that I
And
don't speak about this match.
The champion.
Speak it all in general.
I apologize, Mr. T. That is my fault.
Weighing in at 520 pounds, he is the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
That is awesome, I gotta say.
Sounds like this crowd is ready for this
It was
fatal
shocking as
four-way
hell.
match to get
It
underway.
was certainly
At the
a
risk of
surprise.
sounding impulsive,
But how
this
cool
match
is
has
it
the
to see
makings
Andre
of
the Giant
being
as a
match
champion?
of the year candidate.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
Christian Cool, while this matchup is getting started up, since you're finally here, I'm just going to take a short bathroom break. Mr. T says that belt looks small on him. Well, he is a giant, Mr. T. I mean, think about that for one moment, sir. And I'll get back to you on it. But I'm going for a pee, so I will be right back. Unfortunately, you don't have the co-host with the most because you banned him. So now, Mr. T, you are in charge of the show while I'm gone to the little boys' room.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this match started.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
That's right, Byron. And I suspect this match will be nothing short of amazing. Oh, God, that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. Can he end it quickly? Wow, I've never seen such a powerful kick out, King.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
What a shot. That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting drilled. Clearly not concerned with his own well-being there. Andre the Giant on some offense now. But he's the champ for a reason. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more to stop him here tonight.
But it's still a little too early to get overly concerned here. If you ask me, they both seem pretty even as far as health is concerned.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. Second time's a charm. Wow, what a slam. He's displaying classic offense here. Got him good with a neck breaker. A game-changing backbreaker. He wants no part of the outside. Looking to catch him off guard. Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Not looking good for Simmons here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
I definitely admire his style in the ring, but as this match goes on, he has to remember that you don't get points for respect, meaning he might have to be a little more ruthless than usual if he wants to win this match.
The challenger not looking good right now, and you have to wonder how much the challenger can sustain at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case, unfortunately for him.
Bringing it back into the ring. Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
I have returned to the chaotic action in the ring.
Big miss for him there.
Once again,
Likely
thanks
paid
you
for it here.
for your support in its endeavor to
Wisely
redeem itself.
bringing the action back into the ring.
The OG
challenger's
outside the ring
taking on some offense.
trying to gather
You
his
can bet he's not going to let
marbles,
this
it looks
golden
like.
opportunity slip so easily.
I missed what happened
here,
to
guys.
the OG.
He's got a target on his back now,
But in he
and I wouldn't be
comes.
surprised to see a
And Jay
3
Simmons
on
going
1
right for him.
attack here.
And knowing him the way
Unleashing
I
with some
do,
vicious
I'm willing
attacks.
to bet he thought he was going to get through
But a
this match
retaliation by the
unscathed.
OG.
That obviously is not the
But
case
decides
here.
to showboat
Boy,
and
he
gets
is
caught
rolling.
in a Russian
He is a
leg sweep.
one-man gang in there.
And down goes the OG.
His strikes have a little extra on them
Joshua
tonight.
Dabbs
A bad
outside the
place to
ring,
be for the challenger. The challenger is starting to
trying
feel
to
the
get to his
pressure of
feet,
this
and Andre the
high-profile
Giant with an impressive show of
championship
strength.
match.
Looks to me like he's on Dream Street right now, fellas. That's not a place you want
Looks
to
like
be
the
when you're in
OG
the ring
is
with these
next.
three guys.
Andre
The
thinks this is a
championship
battle royal.
Dreams are fading quickly. The champ seems to have his number here tonight.
Cole, we've seen him pull off some pretty miraculous things inside that ring, but at this point, I would have to say that a comeback is highly unlikely.
Yeah, he's in bad shape
Actually,
right now. But
Christian
come on,
Cool,
it's nothing we haven't
the
seen
funny
him
thing is
overcome
I
in the
actually
past.
removed it. I don't know why it's still a thing. But it's funny. Mr. T demolished you.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
Mr. T
No, he's
nearly
gotta get up. He's gotta
decapitated
get
you.
up now.
Well, thank you for stopping by the Honorary Night. You have a good sleep. I appreciate you for being here as always.
This pushes the already bruised muscles to
Your
the
boy
absolute
will be
limit.
defending
Is he gonna
his
tap?
championship
I don't know
on
how
Raw
long he can
is
endure the
War.
agony.
Just so you know. Something to look forward to.
Overhead punch wreaking havoc in here. Just brings him down.
Unless,
to the
of course, you
floor
forgot
there.
that he was a
The
champion.
challenger not in a great place. This is not at all how the challenger. Oh my gosh!
That was a
Supersized elbow drop.
yeah, supersized. It was a giant-sized elbow drop.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. He's taking a
Jay
long time
Simmons
to get up,
wants no
guys.
part of Andre, says screw it,
playing a
and
little
joins
possum
in,
here,
beating
Cole.
up on KJ. Now Andre wants a piece of him.
Direct hits like that help put your opponent away fast.
Jay Simmons joins in, but Andre
Now.
doesn't want any help. and is dealing with the Soul Man.
Showing very few signs of
Wow,
life here.
thunderous
There's no way he
power
comes back
slam.
from this. Might as well ring the bell now.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Oh, whips the Soul Man hard to the corner.
Wait a minute.
Dab's rethinking his game plan, just sitting back, letting Andre do his thing.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt
Wow,
kicking right here.
big choke slam off the top
He's
turnbuckle.
looking at it.
The Soul Man in real trouble here. And a butterfly DDT by Joshua Dabs.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating,
Dabs
Michael.
doing some showboating, should be pinning the Soul Man while he's got an opportunity to do so.
Whoa, missed by a large margin there. Come on, how do you miss by that much? Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary.
Wow,
It's
now
all
that
academic
is an
from here.
impressive show of
That
strength.
might be the end
The
of
great
Andre the
Joshua
Giant
Dabs with a
tonight.
power bomb on Andre
Now
the
that's how you
Giant.
make a statement.
And now a Boston Crab locked in.
The end may be the good night. What a stunner. To think, I almost wrote
But
him off
Andre
early.
manages to break free. The OG
Here's
with a
the
pin
pin.
on Simmons,
Title on
but
the
Dabs
line.
breaks up the pin.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Oh, big knee lift right to the temple. The Soul Man in a lot of trouble here.
Just making his presence
Making a
felt
comeback
there.
here, trying. The OG
That'll put you in a
drops
world of
Dabs, chest first on
Here
the
he
top
goes.
rope.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
The Soul Man going for a Soul Driver.
A mammoth slam right there, guys. But I don't know how much
But Andre
gas he has
immediately
left, guys. They might be
intervening,
allies
and look at this.
outside. That's it. It's over. It's
Simmons
over.
with a powerbomb pin on Andre the Giant.
That might be the...
That's how you
And now
move up
he's got the
ladder here in
Boston Crab
WWE.
locked in.
Are we really going to see
Taking a
Andre
page out of
lose
Dab's
here?
book.
There he goes.
Andre breaks free of that too.
Breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Going to be tough for him to fight back from
Simmons
this.
trying to figure out what to do with the Giant.
What he needs to do is get back to his feet.
I don't think he knows what quite to do with the big man.
He gets him with a reversal. Look out. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
And nice wrist lock
He knows
takedown
he's
by
in trouble.
the Soul Man.
You better stay right where
Now he's
it
going to
is.
work on
Looking
Dabs.
to turn it around.
And the OG went to deliver a drop kick to Simmons, but Simmons stepped out of the way. And now the OG outside the ring trying to regroup himself.
And now one more time.
Got a Tres Amigos going on here by the Soul Man.
One of these superstars is going to his signature slam.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And an armbar locked on.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
KJ breaks up the submission attempt.
He might have it. And he lands the slam.
Nice fisherman
History
suplex
might
by
be
the Soul
made
Man.
here. Calls the pin off with a rope break.
KJ tosses the Giant over the top rope. Little taste of his
This
own
could be
medicine
it for
there.
him, guys. Yeah,
He's been
on
tossing
Green
people over the
Street.
top rope all night long.
He's incoming.
Nice flying elbow
Oh,
drop.
boy, he is rolling.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
Back inside the ring now.
Standing vertical
Brutal slam
suplex
changes
by the Soul
entire
Man.
complexion of this match. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
KJ throws Andre back into the
Taking
ring.
him a while to get up here.
I don't think he has
Wants to
anything
finish things in the
left,
ring.
Michael.
If he can beat the Giant, he wants to do it in the squared circle.
Devastating DDT.
Andre rolls out of the ring,
With such authority.
out of the path of the
Simply will not
raging
be denied.
OG Kurt Jordan.
He delivers a crushing neck breaker. Here it comes. He's got him. He wants it one more.
Oh, stunner on Dabs. Look at this.
Can he score the pin? 2. Oh,
and a kick out at 2. Wow, Dabs kicked out of the stunner.
Or lunacy, depending on how you want to look at it.
We've got ourselves a war here,
He's
folks.
going all out. This is bad. He might just be out, guys.
I agree. He hasn't moved one bit.
Look at this, Andre the Giant.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Wow, tried to tombstone the OG. The OG somehow reversed and tombstoned the Giant.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big time
That
damage,
was
Michael.
crazy.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. You have to possess
The OG on a warpath.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Dabs quickly breaks up the pin just after getting back to his feet. Goes right to work stomping on the Giant.
He's calling for it. This could be all she wrote. A cutter.
Wow,
The
cutter
champ's in a
busted
real
open.
bad place right now. Watch out here.
Is
There's
the
backbreaker,
soul man
guys.
Jay Simmons at the hands of Kurt Jordan.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him
Andre.
anymore.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Like once again tossing the OG over the top rope.
Right now.
These two have been going back and forth all day
He's
long.
on Dream Street.
Dabs trying to get back to his feet. The soul man still not moving. Now
we
he's
have
trying to get
Andre the
back to his
Giant on
feet.
the attack.
The OG and the Giant outside the ring. We got the Soul Man and the Great Joshua Dabs inside the ring. Not even a 1 count because KJ breaks up the
He's
pin.
not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Now we have Andre the Giant on
Nice
the attack.
scoop slam.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's looking at it. Jeez. Showing very few signs of life here.
Yeah,
There's
no way he
bodies
comes back from
everywhere.
this.
And
Might as well
only a
ring the bell
Giant
now.
standing. But now in comes the OG. Breaks up the submission attempt.
This is a grueling championship match. No, oh my God.
KJ looks like he's measuring up the
Supersonic
Giant
elbow
here,
drop.
but he's...
Can he finish him off here?
Good night.
Wow.
What a stunner.
A stunner on the Giant.
Jeopardy quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 2.
Wow, the OG has done it, ladies and gentlemen. The OG gets a little bit of sweet revenge and picks up a huge victory here. He is once again, for the second time, the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. What a win for Kurt Jordan. Wow. Crazy.
I have to admit, Archer, I'm a little shocked.
Here is
Me
your
too.
winner and the new
I'll be honest,
WWE Pure
nothing
Wrestling
against the OG
Champion.
Kurt Jordan or
The
anything, but I mean,
original
he was up
gangsta,
against the
Kurt
great Joshua
Jordan.
Dabs,
You heard
the
the
Soul
ring announcer.
Man, and Andre
This
the
one's
Giant.
over.
And here's your
I
winner.
That was 4 competitors giving it their absolute best in there.
2
Unfortunately,
matches
though,
last night.
Only one can walk away with the win.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
That's crazy. I mean, congratulations to Team KJ2294. What a victory. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a victory snapshot. Give me one moment.
Yeah, don't forget.
There we go. Snapshot taken. We'll send that off to KJ later. Craziness. What a great match, though. Honestly. Elijah Archer got something to get off his chest. He's been out of his element lately. A little out of sorts. I mean, they've been doing great as a tag team. They defended the Triggered Alliance All-Star Championships, but there's been something weird with Elijah Archer lately. I just can't put my finger on it. He's been a little more aggressive. Seems a little more angry these days. I don't know. Have you noticed, Cool?
Yeah, I've noticed he's also sucked a lot more.
He's also sucked a lot more. As a champion, he sucked.
Wow.
The level of expectations on Team Christian Cool are so high that it doesn't matter if you're a champion. That just means your expectations are higher.
I expect greatness out of a champ, and great was not what I got.
Let's see what Archer's up to.
Something told me we might hear from
Yes,
him.
let's see.
By the looks of it, he is not messing around here.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
Coming in with a heavy heart, apparently. Has to say a few things. Doesn't want to say them, but needs to say them. Interesting. I don't need friends, I don't need allies, I don't need the universe to have my back. Archer seems to be cutting a heel promo here. Today's the start of a beautiful new era for me, and all I had to do was change my perspective on things. I mean, what? Remember, kids, dreams do not come true, so take what you can, do whatever you want, because life's a beach, if you catch my drift. Life's a beach.
Wow.
If
What
you
a
catch my
reaction
drift,
from the
he says.
WWE Universe.
If that doesn't get you fired up, not sure what will.
Now that the WWE Universe is pumped, we move into more
Wow,
WWE
so
action.
Elijah Archer apparently going to the dark side of the Force for the very first time in his career. Intriguing. The fan favorite Elijah Archer, the Wild Man,
One match is in the books, and we're
now
on to
walked
the
into
next.
the dark side.
If you didn't think about moving, you better apologize.
Here we go. The new Demolition versus the Living Legends. This is the matchup most of us have been waiting for. And we were also waiting for The Undertaker versus Uptown B. Henry. We can't forget that matchup. That is going to be epic. But the Living Legends versus the new Demolition for the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships has been trending worldwide for several hours now, so people are hyped. We have Adam Colossus, Johnny Brad,
We've been waiting a long time for this.
Luscious
The
Luther
championship
Brody,
is up
and
for grabs
Ravishing Rick
right here,
Rude
next,
going
in a match of
to
epic
battle.
proportions.
A championship match, what we've all been waiting for.
Christian Cool, who are you picking to win this tag team matchup? Is it going to be the Living Legends retaining once again, or is the New Demolition going to pick up their first tag team championship?
Well, I got a notification earlier saying news about this tag team, contest, and of course I immediately just skipped it because it has nothing to do with the New Foundation, because the New Foundation is the only team that really is where any news comes from. But if I had to pick between these two wonderful teams, my money's on the Living Legends.
Wow.
The New Demolition has not proved enough to me that they are worthy of hanging.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Christian Cool picking the Living Legends to retain their championships and defeat the New Demolition here tonight. Let's see if he's right.
Oh, you're not going to believe this. Luther Brody bumped into me earlier today.
Luther Brody bumped into you earlier.
Yeah. And you know what he asked?
I don't know, but I hope you had a towel to wipe yourself off when you were done bumping into him.
Oh, I did. Trust me, I had to get a towel. But you know what he asked, Archer?
What did he ask?
Why don't Archer like me?
Did you tell him because he's a fiend?
I said something along those lines.
He's very fiendish.
I might have told him you're jealous.
Jealous.
Yeah, jealous.
You would know something about jealousy because you are jealous of Mr. T and CGTV. You're jealous of the OG.
Oh, trust me, I'm very jealous of those guys. They look like they have, good camaraderie. They're very, very tight, very,
I don't know where CGTV is. He was here. I think he might have ditched us.
He probably did.
He probably ditched us.
Probably got tired of that Archer guy.
And here come the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions. Luscious Luther Brody and Ravishing Rick Rude, and apparently again coming out individually for some strange reason. KJ dropping some tiny little beautiful gems. Appreciate that.
Much appreciated, KJ. Good to see you.
Appreciated 300 of those things. And KJ, did you happen to see your match? The OG was looking for a little bit of revenge tonight, a little payback. He was up against the Soul Man, the great Joshua Dabbs, and the behemoth that took his title last night, Andre the Giant. Championship gold on the line. Did you see it? Were you there to witness it in real time?
I was there, Archer, and you know what I witnessed? I witnessed Andre the Giant distracted and constantly ganged up on. He could not, defend the title like he should, or like anybody would have wanted to. KJ took advantage of that.
KJ, if you look on Twitter, there is a screenshot of the result of that match. I mean, if we just told you, that'd be too easy.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat...
There's the infamous trash can shot. Only on Saturday Night Main Event, ladies and gentlemen.
While I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real
I hear it's an awesome trash can.
Looks like. Hit the music.
They really do love the trash cans on Saturday Night Main Event. It is quite strange, I gotta be honest. KJ says, looks like there's also a retweet of said screenshot. It was actually a great matchup. You should go back and watch that match. It was fantastic. Great match.
I felt bad for Andre the Giant. I really did.
Andre ended up getting teamed up on a little bit near the end, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, he was doing it to everybody. He was bowling everybody else over. For a while, everybody was thinking, is this a Royal Rumble? Because the Giant just kept throwing everybody over the top rope.
Well, he's good at that.
At a combined weight of 530 pounds, Adam the Bruiser Colossus and the Terror Johnny Blooded Demolition. Adam the Bruiser Colossus, the Terror Johnny Blooded, and introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 535 pounds, they are the Global Tag Team Champions, Luscious Luther Brody.
I've been distracted because I bought a PS3 from someone in my area today. That is fantastic. The PS3 was awesome.
Don't move, don't speak.
Why did you need to buy a PS3? Out of curiosity.
Wow, you got 40 games with it too? That is smoking.
Well, that's not bad.
Your PS2 died? Oh, that's garbage.
Here we go, folks. It's go time.
I mean,
hey, when this
the PS2 games won't play on the PS3 unless it's first generation.
The new Demolition very quickly going to work on the Living Legends.
It's a huge elbow drop.
So, yeah, okay, so he did get a first generation one. Nice, nice. That's nice.
It's devastating.
Those things
One
are
of the backwards
old,
compatible ones, nice.
but they're very prone to overheating.
The champ starting to stumble a bit. Let's take a moment to discuss Rick Rude. Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
I know one thing. Nobody cares what you've done in the
Johnny
past,
Braddock
even if
all
you
over
are the
ravishing
champion.
Rick Rude, and Kalash is pounding away on Brody outside the ring. Brody retaliating now. Big knee lift right in the chest.
And he goes for the pin. Three, no, and kick out just in
Wow,
time.
kicked out just in time there. That was almost the end of the match already. Sort of.
And now it's Brody on his heels.
So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado tag match.
Hey, I love the way
It's an insurance policy for my PS2. I'm going to be trying to get the laser replaced
Mr.
in it.
Nice Guy.
Can you believe this battle's
But this
not
ended
over
up
yet?
being a solid deal anyways. Very nice.
And
And
a big
what was
right
that deal?
hand. Unloading.
He's looking good now, guys.
Look at this. Ain't
Wow,
no stopping
flying
now.
elbow
His shoulders
drop.
are down. We've seen this before. Stunner!
Wow, stunner on Brody.
Delivered. Looking at it here. Look out, look out. This
Wow, Luther Brody eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now down to the new Demolition and ravishing Rick Rude. We are
Rick Rude is respected for his
more
ability
than likely
and an
going to
amazing
see
physique,
brand
but
new
audiences do not appreciate Rude's
Archerverse
snide
Global
remarks
Tag
about
Team
their
Champions
physical
here tonight in the
condition
form
or
of the new
blatant
Demolition, who have
disregard
shown
for the
up
WWE rulebook.
to fight.
Down with a face buster.
Well, I hope these guys can at least finish off one guy while there's still two of them in the ring. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues.
Wow.
history.
The new Demolition absolutely destroyed and demolished the Living Legends. We have brand new Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions. The Terror, Johnny Braddock, and Adam, the Bruiser Colossus, the new Demolition. That was incredible.
You seem very impressed, Archer.
I am very impressed. I did not for 1 second think that they were going to walk through the Living Legends like that. At all. Wow.
Here are your winners and the
That is
the
awesome.
Terror, Johnny Rodden.
Demolition and the New Foundation
Another
in the
exciting tag
Archerverse,
team match in the
both
books.
champions.
What we just saw there was
If
a
it wasn't
doctorate
exciting
class
enough
in
to see the
tag
New
team
Foundation
competition. They just
form,
took the game to a whole
then
other
Demolition
level.
came along.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always one step ahead.
All right, just taking a quick screenshot for the champions. Brand new Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions, the Demolition.
I'm glad they can win some titles. Let's just see if they can hold them now.
I mean, that was impressive. I literally, like, if we were betting on that, there's no way I would have bet the Living Legends get taken out. Bang, bang. Like, just, that was insane.
I hear Mick Foley. Bang, bang indeed, though.
I mean, 2 quick eliminations. The Living Legends, they were formidable champions.
Yeah,
They
you're
defended
not
their
wrong,
titles
Archer.
twice. Wow. I mean, the last time we saw a championship match, at least similar to that fashion, was when the New Foundation won the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
That's true.
Mr. T dropping the I don't know why it popped up by itself earlier from Stream Elements, though. That was weird. Deleted it. So that was actually...
Everybody wants to give Cool a hard time. They think it's funny. Ha 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 ha.
Here we go.
Mr. T's got
Could
jokes.
honestly be about a few things. Let's find out.
Somebody redeem joke time?
God, I hope not.
Stone Cold Steve Austin does not have a match in the card today. I'm not really sure what he is up to or what he has on his mind, but he is in the ring and clearly has something to say. He's got a microphone in hand, Cool.
Well, I'm curious what he has to say. Yeah, all right. Turtman redeemed joke time, and he wants Archer to tell the joke.
Joke time. All right. Mr. T, why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing.
Fuck's sakes.
That was fucking epic. Admit it, Coolio, you loved it. You loved
I
it.
did not.
You loved
No.
it. You
No.
wanted to hear it again. You want me to tell it again?
I really don't, actually.
You
No.
think it's so nice you want me to tell it twice?
Not all the time, no. Just made me an omelet.
Cool loves joke time. It's his favorite time of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
No, by far, no.
And for those of you that show up to Raw is War on Monday night, I'm going to drop joke time down to about 10 channel points.
Oh, come on.
Because Christian Cool wants to hear more jokes. Mr. T's excited. Why is Stone Cold Steve Austin calling out Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar has not even been in a match in 2 months. But ladies and gentlemen, apparently Brock Lesnar has returned. We have not seen him. It has been 2 months. It last saw him in an Elimination Chamber matchup.
Can't wait for this one.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Oh, you want a joke from Mr. Cool now. I see how it is.
Joke times. Coolio's turn. Coolio.
All right, all right. All right, let me think of one here.
Little shout out for KJ, aka the Wizard of Twitch. Is a master of video games. If you put it in front of him, he will crush it. He's, of course, humble, polite, genuine, as kind as he is helpful and informative. He will support your endeavors and help you find your way. And most of all, he'll become your friend. So show the Wizard a little love right back. Jump over to twitch.tv/KJ2294. Kick the shit out of that follow button and enjoy your Twitch experience that much more.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
No thanks necessary. Support is always given where it is, where it is deserved. Credit is given where it is due.
All right, so I got a joke. You ready for the joke?
We are ready for the joke. What took so long, sir?
I had to think of a good one. So, a good old man here, a regular, good working guy. He's suing a hospital for throwing his right leg away after it was amputated. The hospital says they're not worried about the lawsuit because the man does not have a leg to stand on.
Wow. And that you find incredibly hilarious. But the tomato blushing because he saw a salad dressing. I mean, that could be embarrassing for anybody.
Or it could be corny as hell.
There was no corn. There was only a tomato and salad.
I know. No
one was
corn
blushing,
husk.
one was dressing.
Where the fuck is corn husk? There's no corn husk. It's weird.
Big clothesline by Austin. Lesnar flat on his back. You had to know this was going to happen. Austin versus Lesnar going down right now. Nice DDT by Austin. Austin looking for a matchup with Brock Lesnar. Apparently he's not going to be going down tonight, so I guess they're looking to fight on Raw as well, perhaps. I don't know. But
all I know is they're going at it real hard in the ring.
They are going at it hard. Austin looking to decapitate the beast. Mr. T was impressed with your joke.
But at least it made someone happy.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
It'll be Trish Stratus against an imposing adversary.
It is the matchup as granted after defeating Karen Rhodes on Raw is War. She was granted a championship matchup here tonight on Saturday night's main event. So Trish Stratus looking to become an 8-time Raw Women's Champion, but to do so, going to have to take out Karen Rhodes from Team Lady Varys. It is go time.
The following contest is a knockout match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
It is not a knockout match.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
It is a best 2 out of 3 falls match. It is not a knockout
Corey,
match,
what
so
does
I
she
don't
have
even
to do
know
to
why
leave
she
here
said
tonight
that.
as champion?
She's going to need to be
Yeah, it is a little strange.
It is a little strange.
And I'm not talking about near perfect or close to perfect. She absolutely needs
Although so was
nothing
Stone Cold
short
Steve
of
Austin
perfection
randomly calling
to
out
knock
Brock
off the
Lesnar.
champion
As
tonight.
intriguing as that is.
Very strange. But I mean, Brock Lesnar clearly game. He answered the call quick. Looking to get back on the scene, shake things up a little. It's good to see Brock back.
Big-time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be
It is
in here
the
tonight, I fully
WWE
expect to
Raw
see one of the
Women's
most competitive
Champion.
matches we've seen in a very long time.
It is Perfect 10 Karen Rhodes.
And Byron, this match will undoubtedly go a long way in proving which competitor is the premier force in the women's locker room.
And because of that, Michael, I'm willing to bet all the other women are surrounding the monitors in the back right now, getting ready for this one.
She even walks with sass, doesn't she?
A little bit.
A little sassy. Kind of reminds you of Mr. T a little bit. A little sassy. Perhaps Mr. T would like to fight for the Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario,
I think CGTV
Canada,
would beat him to it.
Trish.
CGTV would beat him to it.
Introducing the champion from Miami, Florida. She is the Raw Women's Champion. Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes.
This has all the makings of a legendary night.
Trish Stratus has, of course, beaten Karen Rhodes already once. And she picked up a big win last night. That was her second big win in a row for Trish Stratus. So she's coming in with some big momentum here into this championship matchup. But, of course, Rhodes already got the jump on Trish earlier and beat her down a little bit. Let's see if that is still stuck in Trish Stratus' head or if she can regroup here
And guys, we're ready to get
and
this
make a
match
go at
started.
things.
There's no denying that this is a big-time title defense for the champ right now.
This is clearly one of the biggest matches of her career. A win here would not only give her the championship, but also solidify her as one of this generation's greatest.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Rhodes is such an intriguing personality. How about it?
This is, of
How's
course,
she
the
going to win this
co-main
tough
event of the
matchup?
evening.
These femme fatales are going to pull out all the stops in this one. God, I love a good fight.
Women's Championship gold on the line. And then the main event of the evening is the Phenom versus Uptown B. Henry. A rematch and a resurgence of their feud, and it's going to be for the Continental Heavyweight Championship.
The challenger's taking on some offense. There's so much on the line for her here tonight.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
Clamped down with a serious leg lock.
Trish Stratus getting a little payback from earlier. Beating down on the champion.
So you're not going to believe this, Archer.
No,
Reversal
she's
by
crazy.
Rhodes.
Wow, she's quite the escape
I
artist,
asked.
Michael.
Our champion, what the perfect 10 actually meant. Because I was curious. I'm sure you're curious too. You know what? No, what she told me.
What did she tell you?
It's her waist size.
Here.
Waist
It could be a
size.
long way down
Yeah,
from there.
she's a 10.
That was such a hard fall.
Well, that's a little different than the reason Sean Spears used it for, though.
Although
He was wrong.
Although the reason Sean Spears used perfect 10 is kind of weird, to be fair.
I never understood his gimmick.
Oh, I'm talking about the origin of his gimmick was even weirder.
Oh man, she's rolling.
What was the origin? I never caught that.
Oh, you got to look it up. There's a whole story to it, man. Like, I could tell you bits and pieces, but there's a whole story to it, literally.
Let me guess, it's one of those inside jokes he decided to try to make like public.
Kind of. You're on
God
the
damn
right.
it.
You're on the right path. Yeah.
Now it's Rhodes taking some punishment. She has a lot to lose if she
It has
continues
like
to
some
let the
special
challenger
deep
in
rooted
like
meaning
this.
for him, but to everybody else be like, okay.
Here's
pretty much.
Trish Stratus in
Gotcha.
position
Pretty
now.
much exactly that.
Oh,
And she lands
well, I
a
guess
perfectly
if he wanted to get over, he
executed
should have had the universe be there at the exact moment.
Missile drop kick right to the face, and she kicks out after one.
Missile drop kick to the face by Stratus, and Rhodes kicks out after one. Stratus stretching out those ligaments.
I don't know how she
Rhodes
did it.
breaks
That
free,
was impressive.
and now ooh, spear! Wow,
Vicious.
holy
No doubt
shit!
about that one.
That came out of freaking nowhere.
Trish just beats the 3 count.
Trish kicks out
What a
after
kick out.
2, but
Showing a lot
wow.
of fight here.
Yeah, she just keeps
That was
getting back
incredible.
up.
Yeah, that you don't see that every day, Archer.
Oh, you can't take many more
Ooh,
shots
big
to the face
elevated
like that.
knee drop.
Look at this.
Tosses Trish across the ring by the hair on her head. Rhodes going beast mode here.
Temporarily with the knee drop.
Look at this. Backpack stunner. Wow. It's so cool she uses that move. I haven't seen that move in
Trish
years.
Stratus looking totally worn out here. Momentum doesn't appear to be on the challenger's side here tonight.
I would never question her toughness, but at this point, I just don't see how she can win this match. She's simply
Do
taking
you remember
too
who
much offense.
used the
By the
backpack
looks of
stunner?
things, this may very well be the beginning of the
Not
end
off
for
the top of
her.
my head.
I'll leave that one with you.
She's looking.
Holy Jesus, moonsault
Game, set.
By Karen Rhodes.
Shoulder got up, but I don't
And
think it was
kicks
in
out at
time.
2
Come on,
and about
ref.
3
Finish the
quarters there.
count.
Yeah, Trish Stratus isn't going to go down without a fight. Exhibit A right there.
Going for it all here. Incredible.
Oh, power
Back to
bomb
the end.
pin by
Looks like
Rhodes.
Trish's night is over, guys. Jeez, I don't like Trish Stratus' chances.
You have to think that's it.
Looks like Trish's night is over, guys. Jeez, I don't like Trish Stratus'
Rhodes with
chances
the
in
Boston
this one.
Crab.
Amazingly,
breaks
she works
free.
her way free.
Cole, there
But she
may
has
be
no energy
beating her here
to
tonight.
get back to her feet, and the champion's just stalking her already. Going right back to work on Stratus.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. She's struggling big time here, guys.
Of course she is, Cole. She's getting destroyed.
She is getting destroyed at the moment. Trish Stratus definitely at the mercy of Karen Rhodes.
This is the title.
Will this be it? You can see the confidence just
That is it.
beaming
That is
from her
all
right
for
now.
fall number 1.
And there's a chop.
It is 1-0 for the champion.
What the? I can't believe what she's getting away with. Come on, ref. Oh, no.
Nice slingshot powerbomb by Trish Stratus. Tornado
Just a mean
DDT.
Rhodes starting to stagger a bit here.
Her goal of retaining the title here is in serious jeopardy.
She's just pouring it on now. She clearly has no regard for her opponent's
Snap
well-being,
suplex.
as well as somewhat of a
Now
uncomfortable
the champion's in
reliance on her
trouble.
finisher.
Trish looking to pick up a fall, tie up the match.
Which is why I don't necessarily
Connects with a chin
Wow,
kick.
big kick
This
to
could
the
be
head.
the turning point. Man, this rock.
She can end it here.
Rhodes kicks out.
Guys, when you have as trained
Are you
an
talking
eye as
about
I do,
Ryback?
get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes.
No.
And let me tip you off to something here.
I
It's
mean,
coming,
other
and it's
than
coming
like
very
maybe
soon.
Charlotte Flair using it recently, I don't know who would have used it.
Keep searching.
That might have hurt her ego more than anything else.
You know, it actually gives me more WWE 2K20 results than it does actual like wrestling
That's
news
weird.
results.
That's really
It's very annoying.
Yeah, no shit.
I gotta say, when I saw this week's power rankings, I thought there was a misprint. There's no way this superstar
Nice
deserves
falling
such a
neck breaker
favorable
by
ranking.
Stratus. Covers up the
Here's
champ.
pin. Title on the
Going
line.
for the pin again. Looking to tie up this match. But a kick out by Rhodes
I was
again.
gonna say, who else? Are you talking about Eddie Edwards?
I wish I could tell you guys what this superstar thinks of this week's power rankings, but when I asked, the only thing I got was a no comment.
Trish Stratus all fired up here.
And
Wow.
she comes up with a big
Jeez,
counter.
did you see that? What was that? Cool, did you see that?
No, I missed it.
Wow. That was weird. She like just launched her feet up to Trish's neck, took her down with almost like a head scissors takedown, and then
If this
Has
superstar
been
can
on
just land the
the
finisher
attack
here,
since.
this match is all but over.
like I just don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. That was crazy. It was just crazy.
She's got her right where she wants her.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Wow.
What a title defense.
Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes with a perfect 2-0 on Trish Stratus, who beat her on Raw is War to earn a championship matchup. Did not get the same results here tonight. Karen Rhodes looked like a dominant champion here tonight.
Hell
And
yeah,
she
she
is
did.
still your WWE Raw Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly
Snapshot
impressive, Michael.
time.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.
All right, now it's on to the main event of the evening. We're going to see the Phenom taking on Uptown B. Henry, and the gold is on the line. We are going to see the Continental Heavyweight Championship decided. It's going home with either the Phenom or Uptown B. Henry. Who's it going to be, Cool? Who do you think it's going to be?
I'm going to put my money on the Phenom.
Going with The Undertaker to defend. So, right now, the score between the two is 1-1. They went back and forth for weeks before finally facing off in the ring, and Uptown B. Henry was able to defend the United States Heavyweight Championship, but the second go-around did not end in his favor, and of course The Undertaker is currently the States Heavyweight Champion. Well, he decided he did not want to be just the United States Champion, he wanted to be the champion of the entire continent, so he is now the Continental Heavyweight Champion. And that championship is making its debut tonight.
The U.S. Championship is no more.
He really loves that mic.
Eddie
Well,
Guerrero
things
was
are
something on
about to
his
get
mind,
interesting.
apparently.
Let's listen.
Always
and
good to see Eddie. Latino Heat. Viva la raza.
Coming off a little cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
Says he's more grateful and appreciative than some of the other superstars in the locker room, is the sum of what he was saying. I don't let anything faze me. It's how I've survived this long in the universe. It's how I'll always be.
A fan favorite.
And Eddie Guerrero. First it's Steve Austin calling out Brock Lesnar. Now we have Eddie Guerrero calling out Jake the Snake Roberts. What the hell is going on here tonight? I mean, don't get me wrong. We can always use new feuds and rivalries, but wow. And Jake the Snake very quickly answers the call of Latino Heat.
What's this all about?
And does not
This is
look
gonna be
impressed.
awesome. This could honestly be about a few things. Let's find out.
Well, Jake the Snake's never been one to like jumpy, fiery little upstarts like Eddie Guerrero, so.
You've been running your mouth around here long enough, and a conversation between you and me is long overdue, Jake says.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Hell yeah, you ready to dance or what, big boy? And I don't mean fight, I mean literally, let's dance. I'm feeling freaky tonight. What the hell did Eddie just say? What did I even just read? What is going on here tonight? It is now going to be a dance-a-thon? You know what? You are a sycophant. Called Eddie a sycophant. I don't know what the hell Eddie's doing. Getting the fans to cheer for Jake. I'm so confused at what's going on in the ring right now.
Bad blood is a-boiling.
Apparently Eddie feels as though the WWE Universe and the Archerverse want to see him kick Jake the Snake's ass. So a fight is definitely going down. When that is going to happen, I do not know. But this has been a crazy evening. A lot of surprises. Some cool-ass moments have happened. I mean, Karen Rhodes defending her championship, that was a great matchup. A very cool title defense for her. Johnny Braddock and Adam Colossus winning their very first championship gold, and a hell of a title to win for your first championship. They won the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships.
No lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
Seems like Jake the Snake Roberts put Eddie Guerrero right in his place.
It seems exactly that way.
Wait, what?
Wow, and he even, look at that, they're facing off.
Man, what
Jake actually picked up the big W in the Battle of the Verbiage here, too. I mean, that's really not too surprising. Jake the Snake was a beast on the microphone. So Jake the Snake Roberts and Eddie Guerrero are going to go to battle at some point. Exactly when that point is, I have no idea. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Perhaps on Raw is War Monday night, who knows? But here we go, it's going to be the main event of the evening. We're going to see the Phenom and Uptown B. Henry duke it out.
Strap in and get ready.
It is a no-holds-barred match, and it is for the Continental Heavyweight Championship. And that match is going down right now. Of course, once the main event is over, as is episode number 116 here at the Archerverse. I appreciate everybody that was here all night long. I appreciate the sub earlier tonight and the biddies. You guys are all appreciated. Christian Cool and I both appreciate all of you.
Oh, very much so.
But you don't have to go home, but you will have to leave. The Archerverse will be over and out after this matchup. And whoever's left, maybe we'll send you on a little venture to go visit somebody else and spread the energy and continue the evening, or end the evening, depending on what your plans are. Putting a smile on somebody else's face for the night. And here we go. Uptown B. Henry, The Undertaker, the Continental Heavyweight Championship. It is go time. It is main event time. It's been a great night, and this is a fantastic way to end the evening, in my humble opinion. And there's those damn trash cans again. What is wrong with the video production crew on Saturday night's main event? Seriously.
I can't get through a Saturday without those trash cans.
It's becoming like a tradition. It's quite disgusting, really. The former United States Heavyweight Champion, now looking to become the Continental Heavyweight Champion, because the United States Heavyweight Championship no longer exists. One championship covering 3 countries, United States, Canada, and Mexico. Which I'm sure is probably intriguing to Eddie Guerrero. I mean, if he won that championship, I mean, the Latino nation would go crazy. And the Mexicans even would put him on a pedestal. Crowd is on their feet as The Undertaker, the reigning defending Continental Heavyweight Champion, makes his way to the ring.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds.
You think the Undertaker will handle his business tonight with B. Henry?
It's hard to say. They are 1-1. Both of their matches were
nothing quite like
really
experiencing
good.
the Phenom make his way to the ring.
Truly one of the most historic scenes in the history of sports entertainment.
I mean, as a fan of the Tons of Funk Boys, I wouldn't mind seeing Uptown B. Henry win his championship back.
That's for sure.
But The Undertaker isn't called the Phenom for no reason. And as you can hear, the fans are behind the Phenom.
Oh, they're behind, all right.
Here we go. The gold is on the line.
Tidal waves of momentum, which set them on a collision course for this very moment.
And go time became now time. It is on.
Any other way.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
And we're underway with what many are calling the most anticipated match of the night.
Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about The Undertaker here. Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
Drop kick by B. Henry.
Makes him smile, and I can't blame him. He's run roughshod over people here.
Well, the time for talk is over now, and he knows it.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
There's the backbreaker, guys. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. He has him right where
Henry
he wants
looking
him.
to fly here. Undertaker down and out already. Like B. Henry. What is going on tonight? The craziness that's happening here at Saturday night's main event.
Oh, that's hard telling, Archer.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
B. Henry
This is just a little bump
dominating
in
the
the road for him
Undertaker
here.
right
Nothing
now.
to worry about.
Spoke too soon. The Undertaker looking to retaliate here.
The Undertaker got him
Vicious
there.
DDT.
Oh,
Nice side slam by The Undertaker. The champion getting some payback.
Henry slowing down now.
He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks to me
but
like he
Henry
still has plenty of
retaliates with a
energy
big
in that body
tornado
of his.
clothesline.
I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Now Henry the sledgehammer.
Michael, that
Wow.
sledgehammer can cause
Nails
some
him right in the
serious
spine.
damage.
Smacks him again with the
Now in
sledgehammer.
the back of the
At
head.
this point, he might just
What
want to think
is
about staying
Henry
down.
doing
Oh,
here?
he's
I
still
mean, I
down,
know it's
Byron.
no holds
Things
barred, but
definitely aren't
wow.
looking very good for him right now.
His shoulders are down, and The Undertaker with a quick kick out. Nice.
A
And the
one
match
count only.
continues.
After being beaten by a sledgehammer, The Undertaker kicks out after one, folks.
Oh,
Wow,
boy, he is
you're gonna have to do
rolling.
more than that to take out the Undertaker.
What is it that The Undertaker is looking to do to change his luck at this point? I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
He's a punishing strike.
He's back in control here.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
I can't help but think of his risk of internal injuries at this point in time. He might have it.
Uptown B. Henry looking to finish things here.
Big time move.
Wow.
Can he end it here?
It's that suplex cutter. I love that move.
Well, I thought he had to.
Undertaker
pin for
kicks
sure.
out
Definitely
at
has his
2.
work cut out for him.
Well, he just won't stay down.
Gotta love that type of resiliency.
Wow.
Undertaker
Missed
quickly
by a
rolls
mile.
outside
Had
the
that
ring,
one well scouted.
regroups a little, back in he comes. But Henry right back on the attack. Man, oh man, Henry's like a beast tonight.
Wait a minute.
He's a man possessed. He wants that championship back. Wow.
If you're this superstar, you got to be happy about where you're listed in the recent power rankings.
This should do it right there. The Undertaker just gets his shoulder
kicks
up.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it
nice
certainly
elevated
is
side
now.
slam. It was almost like an inverted DDT.
He's making a statement here with this attack. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Just when you thought
Big
he
punch
had
right to the
nothing
throat.
left.
Man, I expected more from The Undertaker. I don't know what the hell is going on
The
today.
champion is not looking in a good way at all. B. Henry so far in total control of this match.
And now he's just teasing
Like I
his
said,
opponent.
he's like a man possessed here
He
tonight.
does it better.
We know what's coming here.
Look at this, he's using Undertaker's own move against him.
But he just used a great move against him.
Insult to injury.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
No
And you can put
way.
this singles match in the books.
Holy shitballs. Christian Cool. Not only did Uptown B. Henry just regain and become the new Continental Heavyweight Champion, he just used The Undertaker's own move against him to win. Wow. You know damn well The Undertaker's going to be pissed about that one.
Oh, just a little bit.
What do you think? This feud ain't over, is it? This ain't
No.
over. This ain't over by a long shot. My Lord. What a win by B.
Here is your winner,
Henry.
Uptown.
And I'll, of course, get a snapshot of that.
Big win.
But again, I want to
for him
thank
here
everybody
tonight.
for being here
If you can
tonight.
believe this
I
guy
appreciate
before,
everybody
there's no
always showing
reason
support
not
for
to
the
now.
Archiverse and
Not
watching
after that
matches with
performance.
me and the co-host of the
That's
most on the
exactly
Most
why
Must See
these
show on Twitch
competitors are main
TV.
eventers.
It's always a
What an
good time.
amazing
We'll
match.
always have good matches, good shows, entertaining evenings, and a lot of fun going back and forth with banter in the chat room between Christian Cool and I. Doesn't matter what it is. We appreciate you. We love being here with you every single time we put on a show and having a good time. So we look forward to each and every outing. And we'll, of course, see everybody on Monday night for Raw is War.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. You know what? We're just going to raid somebody random tonight.
Woohoo! Let's raid someone random.
Here we go. Everybody drop some raid messages and some hey-yos. Give this guy some love and support. He's only got one viewer right now, so he'll probably be a little bit excited to have some people pop in. And again, thanks everybody for being here as always. We'll see you Monday night for Raw is War, baby.